Everybody, this is T Fullwood here, and I am coming to you on. I'm combining 2 days, take day 13 and day 14. So, happy tea drinking, everyone. Okay, so I'm coming to you, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something different, but let me explain why I'm doing 13 and 14 together. Yesterday, I actually had an appointment that I had to go to, and honestly, I did not have the time to dedicate towards a video because it wasn't very important that I had to take care of this doctor's appointment. So, um, outside of that, so I'm going to do a little bit, something a little bit different, and I'm going to talk about finances. And no, I'm not a financial advisor, but the reason why I want to talk about finances is because I just got finished reading this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. And with this book has changed the way I look at finances. This book has changed the way I look at money. I look at money as a tool, but it changed the way I look. It's just I don't even look at money the same way anymore. And this book is by far the best that I have read, hands down, in a long time. Now, I read plenty of books, and trust me, I've been called a bookworm and then some, so I can't help that, and I embrace my bookwormness. So, with that being said, though, and let me give you the gist of the book. So, the book talks about paying yourself first. Of whatever you earn, you take 10% of that and you put it to the side, you save it. That's your money that's supposed to grow over time. You don't touch it. You don't do anything with it. You just sit on it. That's literally why they call it a nest egg, because you're sitting on it. You don't touch it. You don't go and buy your hair. You don't do your nails. You don't get a haircut with it. You don't buy the kids nothing. I mean, that money, you sit on it. You don't touch it. That is the money that's supposed to be, that moves from this generation into the next generation. Meaning you should be able to take care of your children and your children's children. So you take a tenth of that and you pay yourself. Then 7/10 of what you earn, you put and you pay your bills and whatever you see fit. And if you have debt, like most of us do, you take the remaining 2/10 of that and you pay your debts accordingly. You set up arrangements and you pay them accordingly. Now, I know that's easier said than done, but if you sit down and actually budget, this is something me and my husband are doing. We're going through and we're finding the holes that's in the bags where our money is leaking out, and we're taking care of those holes. We're plugging those holes up. We need to know where our money is going. Where the hell is our money going? We need to know where our money is going. So we're making a budget where, okay, this money is going to be going here. This is an estimate of what we should be bringing home if there's like any overtime or whatever the case may be, if that, and then not to mention whatever I'm bringing home, and because my income fluctuates. So we both, with our income combined, we are doing the math and, taking care of all of the bills. Of course, you take care of your main bills, but then get rid of the other bills that's been bogging you down for so long. Now, I'm only giving you just a snippet of what the book is about, but this book is so phenomenal. I can't even, I don't have the words. And surprisingly for me to not have any words, that's saying a lot. I don't have the words to even describe how, and I don't even use this language, powerful this book really is. And I don't use that. I rarely use the word powerful. This is a powerful book. It has changed the way I look at money. It has changed the way I look at finances. It's changed the way I look at debt. It has changed the way I just look at a lot of things. And we make it our business. We pay ourselves first. I mean, after, when, of course, the income tax people, the government and all of them, they're going to get their money regardless. But we take the money we have and we pay ourselves first. So whether it's, money from my business, No matter how big or small it is, I take 10% and I put it to the side. I don't touch it. My husband, I make sure he takes 10% out and put it to the side. I take care of the bills as far as the 7/10, and then the 2/10 we take care of whatever debts that need to be taken care of. I got it split into 3 categories. I have it split where we have our bills, we have our necessities, and then we have debt. I have it split in 3, so I know how, okay, this is where, okay, of course the majority of our money goes towards bills. But okay, but after that, the money that we have left over, where does that go? So we have to know where our money goes. So we're plugging up the holes in our bags where the money doesn't leak out, and we account for what, I don't care if it's like for a 50-cent honey bun, we account for that. If one of the kids come and ask us for $1, we account for that. If they come and ask us for 30 cents, we account for that. Because no matter how small it is, it may seem minuscule, but nonetheless, you need to know where your money is going. And a lot of times it's like, yeah, I know where my money is going. But then when you actually sit down and you really realize, when you put it down on paper, you're like, oh shit, our money just going everywhere. This is unnecessary. I didn't have to get this and I didn't have to get that, and that was a waste and everything. I'm not saying you can't have fun with your money. That's not what I'm saying at all. I am saying that when you start monitoring where your money goes, you'll start to realize, oh, well, some things I can stop and everything else, and then there's other things you can cut back on, or whatever the case may be, just until you're able. And once you start doing the whole pay yourself first, you'll start to notice growth. We've been paying ourselves for quite some time, and but both of our accounts combined, we're sitting pretty good. Considering. So, I'm just telling you that because it's just, I want you to put thought into what you do as far as your finances is concerned. And I don't care how much you can make $3,000 every week or $7,000 a week, and then you look up and you realize that you only have $500 in your pocket, or you have nothing in your pocket. You know what I mean? Because you're not paying yourself first. And I put up a post on Facebook where I said, it was a post that said, all of what a part of what I earn. How does it go? I think it's all mine or something like that. All of what I earn, a part of that is mine, or something to that effect. It's on my Facebook page. You'll see it. So, or for those of you that have my Facebook page, which the link will be in the description in the bottom. So, with that, I'm going to end on that note. On day 12 and 13, I just wanted to share the book with you because it's just, I know it's a little off topic from, the Iaso weight loss tea journey, but I really, really, really wanted to share that with you guys because I think that is such an amazing. That book is so amazing. It really is. So it's called The Richest Man in Babylon. I got it on my Kindle. So with that, I'm just going to wish everybody happy tea drinking, everyone. And you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Peace.